bad about it or nothing like that. Because I had a good time. They really showed me good protection and everything. But like I said, that can change. You know, because I've always thought the biggest insult is to take money or do business with a race that hates you the most. So that's why I would say some places in Africa, as a black person, we just have to be careful because the police laws are weak. Like you have to have money to call the police in Africa. You know, depending on the crime, they ain't even coming. Some guy raped you, you gotta have money to even file that report for them to even go out and look for the guy. Otherwise, oh well. That's how serious it is in Africa. But there's way more freedom in Africa than America could ever be. But like, you know, unless you're white, maybe white people probably experience different freedom than what we do as black people in America. You know, but me personally in today's world, I would never trust anybody white ever. I really don't like to be around them as much. But in certain situations that I have, that I may be in, you know, waiting or whatever for my place or whatever you want to call it, sometimes you don't have no choice. You feel me? But in my mind, and my opinion, I think white people are very evil, demonic, and possessed. They're fucked up people in the head. You feel me? I'm serious. And anybody who they can corrupt is just as fucked up as them. And that goes for our black brothers and sisters as well. That's just how I think. You feel me? And so, I don't even trust our own race either. But I do love my race, no matter what. Ain't nobody ever changed that. I love my race a lot, nigga. So much they don't even have a clue. Put it like that. But do I love the white race? No, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't hate you or nothing. But the difference between us and them, or me, how I think, they full of hate, animosity, jealousy, evilness. Me, I just don't give a fuck about them like that. I just don't like the, you know what I mean? I don't think about them like that. I don't hate them or nothing, but I just don't, you know, why, you know, fuck. I'm not even thinking about you. I don't care about you. I just, you know, I don't like you. Like, I don't trust you. I just, you know, I don't have no feelings towards you, period. No hate, no nothing. You see, we just even right there. But for them, in their mind, they hate you. They want to see you dead. They fucked up beings, man. Seriously, in the head, they're fucked up. That's what I think to myself, though. You feel me? But I don't hate no white people. I just don't care about them. I don't want to be around them. I don't like. But in America, you ain't gonna have a choice because everything's all white anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So, you agree? You agreeing?
How much is it, Dave?
You agreeing, right? Everything's all white, right? Yeah. See, he knows.
The thing is, look at Trump. He's white.
Yeah.
But to some, he acts like an asshole. I wonder if he was a jackass in another life.
No, yeah, let me be clear, though. Pat, he really hates Trump. Seriously, he really do. He wants to kill him. He's not
You're
joking.
fired.
Pat, you wouldn't have missed that shot, huh?
Fuck no.
You would have got him?
At 1,000 yards, I got him.
Yeah, he ain't lying though. He really want to kill Trump for real. Pat do not like him for real. That's legit. Now I could say that about him. One thing I can say about him, yeah, Pat really don't like him. I mean, Pat he ain't playing. He no. He ain't lying when he say he want to kill his ass too. Trump, Pat said you wouldn't have missed, huh? He would have
been fucking kid, man. Had a wrong gun there to begin with.
All right. He was actually mad that the kid missed him, is what he's saying. He wanted the kid to like shoot him.
Give me an M1.
He said,
"Get him at 1,000 yards."
1,000 yards. He said, "Get him an M1. He'll get Trump at 1,000 yards." He ain't lying though. He for real. He'll get him. You feel me? But I'm just letting y'all know like how I think. You feel me? Like I don't have no hate towards white people, and then I just don't.
Just before the ball hits him hard, "You're fired."
He said just as his body dropped, you yell, "He fired."
The bullet gone to him.
Oh, he said as the bullet going to him.
He gotta be loud as long as you say it.
Right. He'll say, "You're fired." Damn. Just like when him and Elon got in, they fired all them like federal.
2 seconds later, boom, boom.
Do it again, Pat. 2 seconds later, what? Do it again.
Boop, boop. Gone.
Yeah, he ain't playing though. Trump. I mean, Pat for real though. He really want to kill Trump. He don't like him. He really don't like him for real. For real. I thought he was lying at first. You feel me? But it's kind of good to know. I guess. I guess the beef is real. You know, between two white people, but white people are really different though. They don't, you know, they kill other whites just like they kill blacks though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no favoritism there sometimes and some of their shit. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Me as a black person, how I was raised, I don't like to be around white people like that. I just don't. But I don't hate them. I just don't like to be around him. Cool, but he's the only white guy that was around me. The fucker wouldn't leave me for shit. You feel me? And all of a sudden, I lost 2 of my apartments because I felt like, you know, some creepy shit was going on. So I had to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And but I peeped game every time that I was around this dude here. Nothing. There's no nothing. Everything was all peaches and cream. So I had to be on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't want to make this story about me. I'm just saying, you know, just giving y'all an example of, you know, so how disrespectful that I feel like it is for some places in the motherland of Africa to do like business with people who literally hate you, fool. That's like saying fuck you, and it is in a way, right? So you do business with the number one enemy who hates your kind of most, slaughtering them all over the street. But I see why now. It makes sense. Because when you go to Africa as an American, you're not seen as one of them. They don't see you as one of them. I promise you they don't. They see you as 2 things. They see 2 things. Money and American. When you go to Africa, there's only 2 things they're going to see. Money and American. And like I said, in America, they train us to see black and white. You were raised up to know, okay, them crackers racist, and them white people know, okay, them niggers, we kill them, we hate them, you know, so they know. We niggas, we know they crackers, we know, you know, we know the history. You see what I'm saying? But in Africa, they don't care about that shit.
Not, man, you're equal.
Yeah, they don't care about that shit. You go there, they see money and America, and you're going to get the same treatment. The first opportunity they get, whether you black or white, you're going to get the same treatment. They're going to remind you that you are American real quick when you go there. And you might think, oh, these are my African brothers and sisters. They love me. Oh, I'm from America. They know the racism going on in America. They know we getting killed and all that. Yeah, that's what you think. Yeah, they know, but they don't give a shit because they know you got money too because you over there. The fact that you even over there, tell them you got money. And so therefore, you know, they want that money, but it's not going to be all bad. You feel me? Like, they're not going to hurt you or kill you. Nothing. At least I don't know. But there was 7 Americans that did get murdered in Africa. We already know that. But look who they was. They were talking about the U.S. government and shit like that. You feel me? And they actually was making movements and they had business. They was wealthy. They was doing good. They was on their way to success and wealth. So, you know, but, you know, normal blacks, like just citizens and shit, I don't know if any of them will get, you know, I don't know. But I just know the laws are not that strong as in America. You feel me? You go to America and you could call the police on, especially a black person, on just about anything. And they'll be ready to kill them, for real. They'll be coming. That's why I always, in my mind, I treat it every time the police stop me, it's attempted murder on my life. If the police even stop you in America, you might not notice that, but that's attempted murder because they're attempting to murder you. They hope you give them a reason to murder you. That's how I see it. You feel me? So even if they pull you over for a tail light in America, they hope you start getting crazy with them so they could shoot your ass or kill you. You feel me? Even if they've been harassing you 40 years, you know, and they stopping you, and if you lose control just once, they're going to kill you. So I look at it like, in my mind, just by the police stopping you, in my mind, that's attempted murder. That they stopped me a lot, and that's how I took it, like they're as attempted murder, like they're attempting to murder me. Because if I decide right now that I had enough of them harassing me, following me around, fucking with me, and I start screaming and yelling at them, getting crazy, throw a couple blows, knock one of them out or something, or just hit them, they're gonna kill me. That's how that goes. So that's why I took it as every time the police stop me, that's attempted murder, because they're attempting to murder me. They're looking, scouting for a reason to murder me, if they even stop you. So, but it's different in the motherland, like, because they're weaker. They don't. I'm not saying weak like in power. Like they don't care about the stuff the white Americans care about in America. You have to like pay the police in Africa to care, and that's the truth for a lot of crimes. I don't know about murder, but there's a lot of crimes that people don't even pay attention to in Africa because you ain't got no money to make them care about. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of that go unlooked by. It could get dangerous, and that's my only concern. That's what I'm saying. It's in that department. You know what I'm saying? So, but and my point of views, and that's why I've always thought that I felt hurt, because in my mind, like, damn, it's basically saying fuck black Americans. We don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. Fuck y'all, because you're doing business or you even taking money. Why would you even do business with somebody who can't stand your black ass, who can't stand your fucking race, who really wish all y'all was dead? All y'all was dead. You even doing business with them people. But then I see why, because you not one of them. You feel me? It made sense once I went over there. That's what I'm saying. Because before I was like, that's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you basically saying fuck your people, nigga. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck about them niggas in America, and that's really what it is. Because if I know there's some racist white people over there in power, and I run a country, I'm not talking with them motherfuckers. I don't want nothing. Don't say nothing to me. Stay over there. Do what you do. Do your little white shit, man. We gon', I don't care about what you got going on. I don't want to make no deals with you. I'm not taking no money from you to do nothing. I'm taking money from my own people. My doors are open for my own people. I don't want money from no white people trying to. I don't need it. And I don't hate you. Much respect to you. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. I'm glad that you living good. You handling your. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Get yours. Do yours. Do your shit. But I don't want them. I'd rather go to my own people for it if I'm in that kind of power. Like Dr. Umar did. Other people don't. That's how I would like to have it. You feel me? Than to go to somebody who just evil, bro. Don't even like you, really. So, but once I went to the motherland of Africa, they humbled me up really fast before I can, and I ain't even did shit. I was just chilling. But I peeped game though. And I'm sitting there looking like, damn, it all makes sense now. And that solved a lot of questions I had. And it stopped me from being angry at angry at countries in Africa. For that reason, because you taking fucking money from people who's literally don't give a fuck about your people, nigga. They killing them, nigga. They don't like them. But then when you go over there, you realize in Africa, nigga, black or white, you're gonna get the same treatment. Now, if you white, you might get a better treatment because, of course, white people got more money. But in the end, they pay more. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same. And it end up being the same eventually, sooner or later. You feel me? So it made sense. It made sense to me in the long run. I was like, damn. And it stopped me because, black or white, as a citizen, you're going to get seen as an American, as a citizen. So now I think, okay, so that's how they see us basically in Africa. They see us as somebody who, some people who are citizens, not, how can I call it? I mean, see us both black and white as American. In America, we see black and white. We see, no, we black, they white. They white. Oh, the whites will say, oh, those are niggas. We white. So we divide it. We have that division. But when you go to Africa, that shit out the window. You American. So now I see why they do business with America, because even if they do business with white America, it's still American to them, because you're still an American to them when you go over there. So I was like, damn, it makes sense. It really makes sense. Um, but anyway, damn, this video probably was long. I probably went off topic and shit like that. Um, but anyway, look, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe. And I don't know if this video even good, but I just thought I'd make the correction about myself and about the motherland of Africa. It's really, this just something to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If you go over there, just keep in mind. You know, that's all I'm saying. I ain't mean no harm like I'm dissing on it or not like that. But this just my way of, I don't know, maybe I use the wrong words. But anyway, catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe. Peace out.